sharing it until it's integrated into you. And then you're able to really implement it with people, your clients, as well as the people that are working with you.
See, as Bowana said, right? This was the man that will tell me, oh, we're in business together, but you go. I got you. You heard him, right? Mm-hmm. I can't stop him from talking about this opportunity. It is not an opportunity to take lightly. Our life as husband and wife has changed, and it has changed because we are growing even closer together, because we are the same team, we're marching to the same drum beat, we are doing something that we are both passionate about. And I don't know if you're sitting in here and your spouse is not on board with you yet, just give him or her a hot minute, okay? Because once he sees it, you have to be committed. This is not something to start and then you just drop off or get cold. Mm-hmm. It takes time. We have been blessed to be able to be where we are today. We tried many things, like many of you in here today, but this is something that works. If you put your all into it, it will work. As Bowana said, right? Set your business hours. Make a decision that from this time to this time, you're gonna focus on developing your business. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take time. How we did it, we're gonna tell you how we did it. How we got to where we are today. As I said, if you can dream it, you can create it. A group, you can create a group around it. If it's exercising, if it's yoga, if it's church. How many of you have girlfriend and guys friend? You know, create a group. You know, you could create it. You don't have to wait for it to be created for you. It doesn't have to come to you. You could create it. You could do it yourself, okay? Some of the guys, if you like to play golf, you may not know a lick about golf, right? Get some other guys that don't know a lick about golf and create a group, and everybody take a trip, a cruise, you know, do something about golf.
Before we even get even further than that, let me just start off with saying what really started us when we started this business was as simple as opening our mouths. You have to let everybody know that you are a travel agent. And our first big group was really somebody hearing that we were travel agents and said, hey, well, my group is doing this. Would you mind submitting a proposal? There's other agents that, in fact, have one that did from previous years, but we would like you to, and so we did. And so I encourage each of you, break out of that shyness. Come on, one second. Break out of that shyness and tell everyone. You never know. I mean, when the young lady that invited us for this bid, I had no idea she would put us in connection with a social group that meets once a month. It's called CAFA.
Caribbean American Floridian Association.
They just get together each month and they have their social meetings, and they one of the things they do is a fundraiser. And they invited us to bid against another client and one other well-known
Vacations to Go. Yeah. We won the bid against Vacations to Go.
Wow. That did come along with working with our Tammy and some of the other partners and leaders of this company. We didn't do it by ourselves. We certainly made sure to tap into the leadership, which was more than willing to help us out. We produced our first ever proposal, and we had the business partners look at it. They said it was fine, and we submitted it, and we won it. I mean, it wasn't anything we did magical except open our mouths and allow people to and accept the invitation for people to invite us to bid. So these types of groups are groups like what I'm doing now is I just had a family reunion, And I put in a bid with my family reunion to do a cruise the next time they have one. So that everybody knows people that are doing family reunions.
Mhm.
Touch base with those people and say, hey, let me submit a bid for your next family reunion. And whether it's a cruise or all inclusive, these are things that will be helpful, because the one thing about groups is that that the client is the group. But if you have 25, 30, 50 people, that's also, each one of them becomes your clients as well, if you handle that right. It can blossom into, all of those people are going on individual business trips. So that's where, once you get that group and you start interacting with those each individuals, you're not just talking to them about that. You're also telling them, by the way, if you have somewhere else to go. And that's where this has been blossoming for us. It's just because one, it's like that matrix thing. So that's what's been helpful for us, and just opening our mouths and just be. I know it's simple, but it's simple. Open your mouths. Be prepared with your business cards. If you have to start with staples, the ones you print, do that until you get to the point where you can order something else. But that's one of the things that's key. I wish I had something really fancy to say. But it's really, and somebody's going to hear it, and then you're going to tap into somebody that's going to say something, and it may not even be that individual like it was for us. It would be, this is a travel agent I know, and that's how we've been getting our business, essentially. So these are.